Hi, Wycliffe Barrett here, Xplane Dedicated. It's very cold in the UK today. I've got some friends who live in Tenerife, so we're going to have a look at GCTS.
Good afternoon, report your altitude. 2,000 feet.
Finally, the holidays are over. Hope you've all had a good holiday season and New Year. I thought we'd go to Tenerife and look at GCTS. This has been created by Axmia. It's free, it's from xplane.org, and as I fly in here over the taxiways and runway, you can see that they're very well depicted from the insert shot there. You can see the real life runway and taxiways. This is a really nice airport, and the one thing I do like about the Xplane community is that anybody can develop an airport, and so eventually you can have several airports to choose from. There are a number of Tenerife South airports available. This is the latest one, and I particularly like the texturing on the apron there. It looks very realistic, that kind of dirty grey concrete that has been around for a number of years. But then as you come to the exterior of the airport, once again using orthophotos. Now the orthophoto for this has been created by Sestamano, so a bit of a collaboration between Axima and Sestamano. Very nice indeed. A couple of things not quite right with the scenery outside the airport there. I think there should be more buses and cars, etc. You've got to be very careful when you're doing things like these. You're using orthophotos. The orthophotos will show lots of things on the ground, lots of detail, and if you don't cover that detail, sometimes it can look a bit odd. I'm using photo scenery for Tenerife, which is available from numerous places. I'll put a link in the description below where I got this one from. I'll try and remember. But as I fly around, once again, you can see that an awful lot of work has gone into this airport. The one thing that is very special about this is that he has only used 7 libraries, so you don't need to download masses of libraries to get this to run. He's only used 7 libraries. They're the standard ones, and if you look in the description on xplane.org, you can see exactly what is required. The thing is, at the moment with Xplane, there are so many people creating airports. It's very difficult to, say one shines above another. This, I think, is very good for a number of reasons. One is the night lighting. It's very subtle, very muted. From what I remember of flying to Tenerife, it's almost identical to the real world. The other thing that I like about it is the clever use of lighting in the terminal building there that you can see. So I'm not quite sure what building he's used. There are no custom buildings in this, I know that. They're all library objects, but there's a very clever use of buildings there. So you've got white light shining through, and then the green lights coming through the windows of the terminal buildings. Very clever. Looks really nice. Obviously Tenerife and the Canaries are volcanic islands, so there's not an awful lot of green stuff around, so when you do fly around, kind of looks a bit sandy and grey and dull, but beautiful places all the same. This airport has been realised very well. Palm trees, just a few of them, not too many, and the ground clutter is maybe just a little bit weak. Could do with some more. One thing I am a little bit disheartened about is that the gates are not marginals auto gates. It's a little bit of a trick to use in marginals auto gate system when you're developing airports. It's not hard, but it takes a little while to get around the concept. But once you've kind of got used to that, it's quite nice. We'll just do some panning shots here, and then I'll come right back to you after we've had these few pans. looking at the taxiway markings, I don't believe the wide taxiway markings have been used in this airport, but the ground markings, the indications for stands are all very clear. You won't get lost. You'll be able to find your way around very, very easily. As I pan out here, just taking an aerial shot of the airport once again, you can see the accuracy of the taxiways in terms of colour and the apron and the runoff points at the end of the runway there. Just having a quick dash under the gates, and as I say once again, I don't believe Marginal's auto gate system has been used, which is a shame really. That could be quickly modified and rectified by the publisher and developer rather, and probably could be done, you know, in less than an hour. So very nice airport. I like this a lot. Needs a little bit more ground clutter. It'd look great with some ground traffic as well moving around. It's free, so you can just go to xplane.org and download it and stick it on your machine. As I say, there are lots of Tenerife airports. Pick and choose, see which one you like, which one works best on your system. That's what I would do. I'm going to keep this one for a while and see what else comes out in the near future. So once again, it's Wycliffe Barrett here at Xplane Dedicated, wishing you all a happy new year. Hope you had a good holiday season. Let's look forward to 2017 and see what it can bring for us. You all take care and we'll see you soon. Cheerio. Yeah.